Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are hiking to Marble Lake, and then tomorrow we're gonna be hiking up to Wonder Pass. It's 3 days, 2 nights, and this is actually gonna be our first video of the Canada series.
Yeah.
So we're pretty stoked because we do a bunch of backcountry camping, and this year we have quite a few trips planned, so there's gonna be some good videos. So this is a really popular trail. It starts off right by Engadine Lodge in Kananaskis country. Mount Shark parking lot is actually where we parked. And it's really popular because Assiniboine Lodge is a place that people hike along this trail, and that's usually like the end destination. You can also do a bit of a loop over 3 or 4 days.
This is our first hike since I sprained my SI joint. Been having quite a bit of trouble with it. I couldn't even really walk around about 4 weeks ago, so we're hoping that it goes smoothly.
Yes.
So even though this is our first Canada YouTube video, we've got a ton of blog posts on hiking in Canada.
Yeah.
So we'll link those in the description below.
A couple of the big ones are Lake O'Hara. We have a ton of information on that one, and that one is absolutely phenomenal. Like one of our favorites for sure.
We're actually going back there at the end of this month, and we're so excited.
Yes. We also have a lot of smaller day hiking trails too. If you're interested in those, check out those posts. The first part of the trail, it's pretty wide. Horses, bicycles, they're all allowed on the trail. Cross-country skiing. It's a really popular route all year round. So it's really wide. Not a whole lot of views like on the way in. It's just pretty flat.
Super interesting, but it's really easy. It's kind of just like a nice walk.
Lots of beautiful river crossings though. That's one thing.
Yes.
There's probably 3 or 4 that are really nice. Just to give you guys a quick little tour of our campsite. We got tent set up right there. We had the hammock set up in between these 2 trees. And then we have a little sitting area surrounded by a rock where you can play cards or whatever. And then we got the river flowing right here.
We are hitting hay.
Night night. All right, good morning guys. Day 2 here on the Marble Lake backcountry camping trip.
We've got our favorite breakfast for backpacking. We've got oatmeal, peanut butter. I usually put protein powder in mine. And we put some dried fruit and nuts.
Kaylee and I slept like babies last night.
Yes.
New pillow. Key purchase. It's
highly recommend.
Today we are going to be hiking into Marble Lake and then hiking along the side of it up to Wonder Pass.
I think today our hike is going to be about 9.5 kilometers each way and about 500 to 600 meters of elevation gain.
Really excited to show you Marble Lake.
So this is Marble Lake. It's super close to the campground that we're staying at. It's so beautiful. We're gonna come back and hang out here this afternoon, I think.
Yeah.
But for now, we are heading, I think it's up that mountain.
Up Wonder Pass, which should be quite an elevation gain, judging by
the looks of that.
See how Kaylee does going up that. It's gonna be quite a change from what we've been hiking the last day.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. This is beautiful though, and the views from this lake from up there are gonna be phenomenal.
The first 6 kilometers of this hike were pretty flat.
Yeah, just along the side of Marble Lake there.
Really beautiful. The last 3 I've been struggling with.
When the switchbacks begin, start gaining a lot of elevation.
Yeah, my back isn't really loving the switchbacks, but hopefully we're getting close. We're thinking like 1.5 to 2 kilometers to go.
There's a viewpoint up here. I think we might crush some lunch up there.
Yes, definitely. Made it to Wonder Pass.
Yeah.
And we're looking down over the Assiniboine Valley.
Yeah. Lake Magog is down there, Lake Og. There's a whole bunch of little lakes down there. But this is as far as we're going today.
Yes, we're gonna head back, I think, to a viewpoint to look down on Marvel Lake.
One day we'll come back to this valley, I think.
Yeah.
We just did not have enough time this weekend.
We are just stopping for lunch up in Wonder Pass. On the menu for me was this chicken gumbo, and I would highly recommend it. It was really good. And David's making some chili down there. We didn't realize that the chili that he bought needed to be cooked in a pot and not in the bag, so we're making do with the jet boil.
Read the instructions next time.
Not our best move.
All right, so we're almost back to the campsite, and it was a long day of hiking. I think we're both pretty tired. It's about 22K. We hiked all the way up to Wonder Pass, and then we hiked up to a viewpoint that overlooks Marvel Lake and Lake Gloria, which was beautiful.
If you only could choose one, we would definitely recommend hiking to see the lakes instead of just peering over the other side of Wonder Pass. It was pretty, but the lakes were like 10 times more beautiful.
If you want to do like a multi-day backcountry trip, this would be an awesome one to do, like 3 or 4 days. We only did 2 nights, so we didn't have time to do like a full loop, but you could totally do a full loop for 4 days, even 5 days if you wanted to, and it'd be pretty incredible. You'd see a lot. We were both very excited to get back to the campsite, take our boots off, dip our feet in the cold creek, numb them out so we can't feel them anymore. I'm breaking in some new hiking boots, so my feet are getting pretty sore.
Yeah.
And I think Kaylee's ready to have a drink.
Yeah, we brought some rum up, which is gonna be my saving grace tonight.
Nice to celebrate at the end of the day. Relax in the hammock with a drink. We definitely deserved it.
So we finished our day. This is typically how we spend our evenings. We've got some drinks, we're hanging out in the hammock, and just enjoying the peace and quiet.
With our feet up.
And the rum.
Whoa.
David's trying to make up for the long hike with a lot of rum. What's your funniest joke you know? Go.
What do mermaids sleep on? A waterbed.
Okay, 2 muffins sitting in an oven. One muffin says, God, it's getting really hot in here. The other muffin says, ah, talking muffin!
Oh boy, oh boy. What did the alpaca say to the mountain?
You just make that up, Dave?
Yeah. It's a true story.
So we drank a decent amount of rum and told a decent amount of bad jokes, and now it's time for us to go to bed. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Last day here, it rained pretty much all night. We were thinking maybe of hiking up to Marvel Lake today, but I think we're just gonna head out. We've got like 12 to 13 kilometers to go. Yep. And then, yeah, David's got to work on the van this afternoon. So it's been really beautiful. This is a really good hike for like beginners, just because there's barely any elevation gain to get into the campsite.
Yeah, helps you get used to carrying a heavy pack.
Yeah, we would definitely highly recommend it.
And everything is soaked, so we're gonna be packing up a wet tent, which is always the best.
Super fun, yeah. So we're about 11 kilometers in. I think we've got about 2.5 to go till we get to the trailhead. It's been snow or hailing and raining.
On and off.
Yeah, so we're glad that we're hiking out today, definitely. Yeah. Make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you in the comments if you've done this hike or if you're planning on doing it. And see you next week.
In the next one.